Hot Topics, keeping it real, phase 2, public hot topics. I am Romeo, and I'm the CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm coming to you in regards to this situation that is come abroad to where as though they are getting ready to tax all the sugary drinks here in Philadelphia. Well, I have a question about that because in 2015, if everybody remember, they placed a $2 tax on cigarettes. Now, that $2 tax on the cigarettes projected, I believe it was $49 million that was sent through the districts for the schools. That was for the teachers to teach our kids, for our kids to have the materials that we needed to have our kids taught. So, now here comes the Pope, and we raised $63 million for this man, and this is no disrespect to the Catholics. I'm a true spiritual man, so the only one that I ask forgiveness for is God. So there's no disrespect. Everybody has their right to their beliefs. So this man came to Philadelphia, where Philadelphia didn't even give that much respect to the president when he came down to Philadelphia, but yet was able to raise $63 million for the Pope to come to Philadelphia for added security, so this, that, and the other, in which everybody know the Pope took half that money back with him. So, what happened to the $49 million that was taxed from the $2 tax on the cigarettes here in Philadelphia? What happened to that money? Did y'all use $40 million of that money to put with the 63 that was so-called raised to bring the Pope to Philadelphia? Now, all of a sudden, we're in deficit for schools, and we need this money now for the universal pre-K. Stop it. Now, don't get me wrong. I am all for our students getting taught, okay, and having the proper tools that our students need to be taught, and for the money to be there for these teachers to teach our kids. But when you looking for a loophole, looking for an escape route, okay, because the money was messed up, because here you had $49 million for schools and parks and everything of that nature, but then here come you raise $63 million, but now you say this is the only way that you can raise $400 million in a period of 5 years. But what happened to the $49 million that was raised from the tax from the cigarettes, and is now still having revenue come in and day out, because a lot of folks smoke here in Philadelphia, and you're still raising that money here in Philadelphia? Where is the money going? Where's the money at for the schools? And what made me bring this on is I was listening to Lady B yesterday, and a shout out to you, Lady B. Love you to death. And I was listening to some of the responses that people was giving, and I said, well, I have to make my own from Romeo's Hot Topics, keeping a real face too, because I had too much to say in the little bit of time that everybody had to make the responses. So this is no disrespect to you as well, and which come to the fact of this: they say that public health is a factor, okay, because sugary drinks is causing obesity. I have a problem with that because if that is the fact, if that is the mere fact that all sugary drinks is causing people to be overweight and be out of shape and not healthy, then why not tax every state here in the United States? Because obesity just don't lie here in Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen. Obesity is happening across the United States, Hawaii, anywhere in the world. So why not tax the whole world? If you're gonna look for a loophole to tax a poor city, again, here we go, because here you taking away, and I'm going to get back to that for a minute, but my mind is moving a million miles a minute while I'm talking about this, and things be coming to me, and I know that it's important to say. You coming in, you taking revenue from our small mom and pop stores here in Philadelphia that's allowing the communities to run, that is allowing the communities to have that access, to the groceries that they need. Now, here it comes again. You're getting ready to add a tax to all sugary products, which everybody in America love to drink, and that's going to bring the revenue down from the stores here in Philadelphia because people are going to start going out to the outskirts of Philadelphia, to the suburbs, and taking money and making the suburbs more wealthier. And you're going to have soda sitting on shelves that's going to be out of date because people are going to go out of town to save money. So you're taking money away from Philadelphia. You're not bringing it back, Mayor Kenny. Okay, and that's another thing I want to get at you too, Mayor. You said something to the fact that the big soda companies are marketing towards low income folks, right? And who is the biggest soda company out there right now? Isn't that Pepsi? Pepsi Cola, right? But you said that they are marketing to low income people. Um, in 1984, a new generation had emerged in the United States and announced around the world that in Pepsi advertising to Pepsi the choice, the new generation announced the change, and that the most popular entertainer of all time, Michael Jackson, starred in the first two commercials of the new campaigns. The two spots quickly became the most eagerly awaited advertisement in all time. 1985, Lionel Richie leads a star-studded parade in the new generation advertising, followed by pop music icons like Tina Turner, Gloria Estefan, sports heroes like Joe Montana, Joe Marino as a part of it. 1987, we're going to go down to 1986. Michael Jackson returns to the new generation, advertising star in a four-part series of Pepsi Generation. So I'm saying that point to say this, Mayor. Where have you been? Pepsi and all sugary drinks, Pepsi, Sprite, ginger ale with coffee, they are advertised across the United States, period, to everyone. Also, the companies is not marketing their sugary drinks to low-income people. Just by the stars that I said, so when Michael Jackson did his commercial, the only ones that seen his commercial were low income people. Uh, when uh, when all the other stars came out, the only ones that was intrigued by their commercial was low income people. Is that what you're trying to say, Mayor? Where the hell have you been? You've been asleep. Wake up, okay? Because that's stop using the loophole of now all of a sudden sugary drinks is bad. Yeah, now listen, don't get me wrong. Yeah, sugary drinks, too much sugar. You know, a lot of us, some other do call diabetes. I'm going to keep it real. But here's the problem. I've been drinking Pepsi all my life for 30 years. Knock on wood, I'm a healthy man. Okay? No, I don't have diabetes yet. Okay? And I'm 48 years old. Okay, so I'm saying that to say this also. For you health nuts out there that's coming about talking about, oh, you need to have your kids stop drinking this and drinking that. Right, you have the right to do that. From the time your child is born to they are 18 years old, you have a right to lead their diet in the way that they eat or what they drink. You're right. But as of 18, we all have the freedom of choice. And if that freedom of choice is that we like to drink Pepsi, or we like a lot of coffee, or we like other sugary drinks, until our doctor or until God say, you had enough, then let God do that for us. You are not our judge. Okay, God is, and God will let us know when it's time to stop drinking sugary drinks. So stop trying to make us look like, oh, because y'all better than us because you're healthier than us. No, it don't work like that. You know, we all have a choice to make in life. God gave us that choice. You know, gave us that power to make that choice. Our freedom of choice. So stop trying to push this as a loophole to put tax on the sugary drinks here in Philadelphia. Now we got to bring the unity back, and Mayor, you taking it away right now by taking money out of Philadelphia instead of bringing it in. Say no to the tax on sugary drinks. This is Romeo for Romeo's Hot Topics, keeping it real. Love you. See you on the other side.